Okay, where are we going?
Stockyards, Fort Worth.
And what is this place about?
It's about Old West, how America was founded, trading cattle.
But what's their role? Like, what's happening? Like, are they getting sold, or are they just going to like?
Well, they used
do
to,
a
yeah.
show?
It's a show, but they used to get sold.
All right, let's talk about this cattle drive real quick. We respectfully request that you be standing up when the cattle are coming down the street. This is for
Perfect
personal safety, for your personal protection and safety. We have about 15 head of beautiful longhorn cattle. They weigh about 1,500 pounds each. So we have an expression here at the stockyards, an old saying: you can get out of the way much faster standing than you can sitting. All right, so we are home of the world's only twice daily cattle drive. We do this every day, twice a day, 362 days a year. You are standing in a National Historic District, and one of the reasons why we celebrate the 131 years of Western heritage is because of something called the Chisholm Trail. The Chisholm Trail was the largest migration of domesticated livestock in the history of the United States, when the drovers, or cowboys, were driving up hundreds of thousands of head of longhorn cattle up from south of San Antonio up to Abilene, Ellsworth, and later to Dodge City, Kansas. Texas was a part of the Confederacy during the Civil War from 1861 to 65, and one of its responsibilities was to deliver cattle to the Confederate troops. However, the United States Navy put a naval blockade on the ports of Galveston and New Orleans. That was the only way they could get the cattle around the Mississippi River. So they could not get the cattle out. So from 1861 to 65, all those cattle in Texas had babies. When the Civil War came to an end in 1865, there were more cattle than there were people. There was estimated to be anywhere from 400 to 600,000 head of cattle in Texas. Also, because of the Civil War, there was a beef shortage in the United States. There wasn't enough beef to meet the demand, except in Texas. Texas had the beef. A gentleman by the name of Joseph McCoy up in Abilene, Kansas, sent flyers and posters down to San Antonio telling the ranchers to send their beef up to Kansas. And the ranchers obliged, using Mexican vaqueros and African-American cowboys, German and Czech immigrants, ladies, female drovers, ex-Civil War veterans. Walking these cattle up, it typically took 90 days from start to finish.
Right here's good, right here.
They were driving anywhere from 500 head to 1,500 head, or 3,000 head of cattle. The pay was $1 a day. Accompanying the cattle drive would be something called a chuck wagon. The person driving the chuck wagon was affectionately referred to as Cookie. He was the cook, the barber, the father figure, the pastor, and unfortunately sometimes the undertaker. It was not a glamorous job. Typical hazards for cowboys were drowning, stampedes, which is when the cattle panic and run, and lightning strikes. You're going to see these cattle coming down as a walking of the steers, not a running of the bulls. If you do see them running, that is called a stampede, and that is when you need to move out of the way. You will not see that. Our cowboys are professional. However, we have had one or two go rogue, if you will, and try to get up on the sidewalk. They are friendly, though. They're not mean or anything. Now, when they come down the ramp, you'll see the person in the very front of the cattle drive is referred to as the trail boss. He or she is the person in charge of the cattle drive.
What is it?
Scary.
You will see the person in the very back of the cattle drive. They are referred to as the drag. That is the worst place to be on a cattle drive. That is where all the smell is. The ones on either side of the cattle drive are called the point, or the swing and the flank. Their job is to keep the herd together and to keep them from stampeding. You notice this gunfighter walking down the street. He wants you to know that there will be a gunfight after the cattle drive down here at Stockyards Station. He's pointing to it right now. So go down and see the gunfight. See who's going to get it today. Now we got some folks over here that are on the street, down here where the cars are parked. If you'll get up on the curb for us, we appreciate you very much. Make sure we do not cross the street while the cattle are coming down. And we have to have everyone standing up, please.
I'm scared of her. She's so scared.
All right, they're coming down the ramp. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I want to remind you about the rodeo tonight. You can get your tickets at the box office. The doors open at 6:30. Thank you very much for coming out. Appreciate you.
If you want.
Yeah. See the horses.
You can sit on one.
No.
You want to sit on one?
No.
You love that smell, don't you?
No, I don't. You like that
No.
smell? Yeah, you do.
Money. You get a line to walk around.
Yeah. But everyone's a tourist, right? So now the cows just walk. That's it. Every
Right.
day. Do they have any like purpose besides this?
I don't know.
Don't know. Someone's getting towed.
How maybe this broken.
And there's the Livestock Exchange.
That has no purpose right now.
Yeah, they still do.
Oh, they still do?
And yeah, there's a museum in there, and also it's a over here is the rodeo arena.
What do you think, boys and girls? Oh yeah, pretty cool.
It's been 10 long years since I left home in Holler where I'm born.
The Riverwalk is
Oh,
like
I
this
think I
one.
heard of it.
Yeah, the Riverwalk's way better though. But they're trying to make this like a Riverwalk, I think. But it's not going to be nice this summer.
Yeah.
You'll see.
It's like we're going to the sewage or something.
I don't know.
Have you been here?
No, I've never
Really?
been. No, not this part. No, this is like the Trinity River. It's not sewage.
I think there are fishes inside.
Yeah, we should.
What is this place that we are going to?
It's called Sundance Square.
And? Where
It's
is it?
downtown Fort Worth.
Oh.
It's just where they have concerts and they have events and people hang out and drink coffee and beer and have a good time.
Oh. What's it called? The
Manger?
No, it starts with N. No.
Nativity scene?
Yeah. Oh my god. It's like Okay, so what do we have here?
We have some good old Texas barbecue. We have some burnt-in brisket
Yep.
and some sticky pork ribs, along with some macaroni and cheese
Macaroni and cheese.
and some type of potato spuds.
Spuds.
Yeah.
What was the first word before the spuds?
I forget. They took the menu,
I forgot.
but it sounded amazing. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be awesome. And we have some warm barbecue sauce.
Yeah, if you can hear.
Very warm. So that's gonna be tasty also.
Okay. Let's see.
There's websites and there's forums and there's a whole segment of places that that you can go for free, and they like wineries
And that's without barbecue sauce.
So flavorful.
sites like
Mall sauce?
where they want you
That's some sauce.
you'll go
I do.
to their
I like it.
and you visit their store, they get money off of you, so they don't really charge you the $30 it costs. And I've got a generator to run the thing.
Good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, so you can bring it along.
Good choice.
I got a Honda.
Now let's try the spuds.
Run,
This with bacon.
and I've got the other one that I run the heater and the AC. So,
Was that a good suggestion?
Yeah, really creamy, cheesy.
Did everything come out okay for y'all?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I said thank you. Appreciate it.
all that stuff, right? Yeah. And then go to band and do it. But I was like, I said, friend, the band, if you want to talk about it.
What is this?
Living band, if you want to talk about
Jalapeno?
Is it very spicy?
Probably not.
Maybe not.
A little spicy, but not really spicy.
Try a little
That's
bit.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, and literally, like, I went to, I went, and like,
Just a little. Oh, no, it's spicy.
It is? Oh,
you can't break down by,
Okay.
sorry.
by the salt.